crews are still clearing wreckage in Brevard County. The camera is a bit fuzzy, but it does look like we do have vehicles moving in both directions, and they appear to be, for the most part, up to speed. The far right lanes, you see the orange cones there, and this is not one of our cameras, but the Florida Department of Transportation. If we could clear it a little bit for you, we would. But the one thing you want to see in this shot is that there is movement on both sides. All right, good afternoon. We're glad you're with us on this Monday, Christmas week. I'm Greg Warren.
And I'm Darlene Jones. State troopers say a roadside worker is responding to a crash on the highway when he was unfortunately hit and killed. The crash happened on a rural stretch of I-95 near Mims, just north of State Road 46. Channel 9's Sabrina Maggiore has been at the scene now for hours. She's live in Mims this afternoon. Sabrina, you ran into some of the traffic headed there, and the road there shut down for hours in the middle of a busy travel time.
Yeah, Darlene, in the last 30 minutes, 2 of the northbound lanes have reopened. AAA says 6.7 million Floridians are hitting the road this holiday travel period. So we do know, of course, lots of people are hopping on I-95 today. If you're heading out, you'll still notice some delays. We were stuck in traffic ourselves for over an hour before we pulled into a rest stop.
You're in a 14-minute slowdown on I-95 North.
On one of the busiest travel days of the year, a deadly crash on I-95 turned the northbound lanes of the highway into a parking lot.
It's pretty much been at a dead stop.
Mike Jones was sitting in the stop-and-go traffic for 2 hours, heading from South Florida up to Jacksonville before he was diverted onto State Road 46.
I'm gonna make a left and then go straight up US 1. And then as soon as I can, I'm gonna try to get back on 95.
FHP says a roadside worker was parked in the outside lane here, responding to a car on fire earlier this morning. He worked for CMTI, an FDOT contractor that provides maintenance of traffic for accidents. Troopers say the man's truck had its aeroboard and lights activated, but the driver of this semi didn't slow down or move over, slamming into the maintenance truck.
I obey the laws, and that is one of the laws. You move over when there's accident, or even a deputy or a state trooper, you move over. Yeah.
The driver died on the scene, and a passenger was airlifted to the hospital. Art Johnson's thoughts are with the victim's family, now spending the holidays grieving their loved one.
I'm sorry to hear that about that man, and bless his family.
Now, FHP has not identified any of the people involved in this crash, but we know the 42-year-old passenger in that maintenance of traffic truck was airlifted to the hospital in serious condition. Coming up in the next hour, we're tracking violations of the state's move over law and some of the penalties for anyone who violates it. But for now, reporting live in Mims, I'm Sabrina Maggiore, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.